Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister Wives, Christine Brown Woolley critiques Kody's int. Macy with multiple women. Sister Wives star Christine Brown has lived in a plural marriage for over 2 decades. Moreover, her parents were also in a polygamous relationship, so she is used to this kind of equation. However, Christine now finds Kody's way of intimacy weird. In the recent episode of her famous reality show, the diva was talking in detail to her husband about how she felt when Kody kissed all his wives in front of each other. Those who are in monogamy might find polygamy twisted. However, Christine didn't feel that way while she was married to Kody. Ever since her childhood, she has seen how a plural relationship works. Now that she has left Kody and married David in a monogamous relationship, she finds many aspects of polygamy to be strange. She also added that she never felt jealous of Jannelle and Meri, but she had issues with Robyn. Sister Wives, Christine highlights how Robyn always got better things than her. Christine Brown has found her happily ever after with her new husband, David Woolley. Her life is now everything she ever dreamed of, and she no longer complains. However, the Sister Wives star's journey has not been easy. Recently, Christine shared her experiences with Kody and Robyn. She revealed that Robyn always seemed to have better things than her. In comparison, she only got her spares. She believed nothing worked for her with Kody, no matter how much she tried. She never got her due respect and love. Sister Wives, Christine Brown finds Kody's intimacy routine weird. Sister Wives fans know Christian married Kody in her early 20s. She spent over 2 decades with him in plural marriage. In 2021, she left him and later married his soulmate, David. They are now in a monogamous relationship, and Christian is finally happy. In the recent Sister Wives episode, the diva explained that many would assume that polygamous marriages come with a lot of jealousy. However, that was never the case with Jannelle and Meri. Talking about their equation, Christine added that Kody would kiss all his wives in front of another. On Valentine's Day, he would kiss them one after another, which she now thinks was weird. Even her now husband, David Woolley, agreed that it must have been awkward. Christine further added that now she feels weird that she married someone who had multiple intimate relationships and kissed other women. However, at that point, she had no issues. Christine explained that she thought that it was a part of her culture, and it is how it is. She clarified that she never felt jealous of her other sister wives. However, she freaked out when she found out that Kody and Robyn had kissed before their engagement. She was initially happy about them, but after learning about the extent of the relationship, she became jealous. After she suffered in her marriage, she decided that she would no longer entertain polygamy. This is why she married David, a monogamist. In October 2023, she tied the knot with David, and the duo has been living happily. She is still in shock that she was okay with a lot of things that now she finds weird. She thought it was a religious practice, but now she realizes her mistake. Sister Wives, Jannelle reminds us of Kody's gift that just keeps giving. Sister Wives, Kody Brown bearing gifts for Jannelle Brown? It is safe to say Kody Brown likely never meant his exaggerated tale as an unforeseen gift to Jannelle Brown when he boasted about it on camera. It's also safe to say that Jannelle might not even see it as a gift, but today, many Sister Wives fans see it that way. This season, fans hear an unplugged version of how Robyn Brown was like a wrecking ball to the Brown family. To be fair, it wasn't all her fault, as Kody Brown built that pedestal he placed her on for the world to see. So, this season seemed to bring along leaks galore, as each Sister Wives spouse, including Kody Brown, brought up negative incidents that Robyn somehow played a part in. Jannelle takes it in. Whether Jannelle Brown sees this as a gift from the Sister Wives patriarch or not is unknown. But what we do know is something that Kody said left an impression on her. She offered it up on the latest episode. Kody lacking a filter never seemed more apparent than it's been in the last few Sister Wives seasons. He once described what it meant to him meeting Robyn. Well, all of a sudden, I met Robyn, and she's this diesel jeans model, and she's everything I want. Jannelle's comeback was perfection. On Sunday night's episode, her reaction to this had the fans going wild. So Kody calling Robyn a diesel jeans model put Jannelle in rare form. She described the impression this left on her, and I'm thinking, that's rich, dude. Sister Wives, that's rich dude. Jannelle Brown doesn't let what life throws at her define who she is or break her. This Sister Wives star really does make lemonade out of lemons. One of the side gigs Jannelle has going is a t-shirt line. The latest reports have this becoming quite lucrative for Jannelle. She is making some of the insane, funny, and asinine quips to come out of this TLC series into sayings on these t-shirts. Ironically, many of these sayings are inspired by something Kody Brown said. Like referring to Jannelle Brown as the Teflon Queen. As you can see above, that t-shirt was so popular, it was on backorder for a while. Jannelle's reaction to Kody calling Robyn the Diesel Gene model and saying this is all he needs is buzzing online. So, the Sister Wives fans bet this is the next new t-shirt for Jannelle Brown's line. They now wait to see if a t-shirt saying, and I'm thinking, that's rich dude, will soon makes its debut. Yep, Kody Brown is the gift that keeps giving, and Jannelle Brown has his number for sure. She is taking what he's dishing out and turning it into cash. And that's a gift that will keep giving as long as you put Kody in front of a camera. Using the scoreboard, I still don't think Sister Wives Robyn Brown understands the negative effect she had on the OG3. Will she ever take any blame? Sister Wives Robyn Brown referenced that the OG3, Meri&Jannelle, and Christine Brown used a scoreboard during their plural marriage to Kody Brown, and it makes me think Robyn still isn't willing to take any blame for the negative effect she had on them. Kody married Meri&Jannelle, and Christine in the early 90s, and the trio lived in what they thought was happy polygamy until Kody met, courted, and married Robyn in 2010. Robyn became Kody's fourth wife, and I watched her addition to the family throw everything off balance in the years to come. I believe Robyn's negative influence on Kody, the Brown family's dynamic, and her sister wives' trust was the catalyst to the family breaking down. In 2020, Christine left Kody, and then Jannelle left the following year. Meri, who had what I thought was the only genuine friendship with Robyn, stuck it out the longest, but ultimately left in early 2023. Since the OG3 left Kody, there have been a lot of accusations regarding who was responsible for the plural family breaking up, and I feel Robyn had the biggest effect on the OG3's decisions to leave, but won't take blame. Robyn and Kody are left in monogamy. While I saw Robyn's addition to the Brown family having potential to be a good thing for the family at first, I quickly realized it was a bag of worms. Robyn initially said she was excited to have sister wives and a community to raise her children from her first marriage, but it became obvious that she really just wanted Kody. Over the next 10 years Robyn lived in the family, had biological children with Kody, and grew their bond. I felt she intrinsically pulled Kody away from his OG wives. It came as no surprise to me when the wives started exiting the family one by one. The COVID-19 pandemic was the impetus that drove the OG3 away. Kody spent an unfair majority of his time with Robyn and her kids, which I saw effectively as him choosing Robyn. Kody had excuses for the pandemic distance from his other wives, like believing some of his other kids were not following COVID protocol, but I felt Robyn had him in her clutches and neither wanted to separate so he could be with the other wives and maintain those relationships. Since Kody was left with only Robyn, whom he divorced Meri for, this left Kody and Robyn in monogamy. I've watched Robyn cry and carry on about how she doesn't understand how things got so bad and why the family couldn't make things work, and it's led me to believe that she really doesn't get her part in all the poor outcomes and feelings. Robyn believes the OG3 used a scoreboard. During the first episode of the second part of Sister Wives Season 19 that recently premiered, the wives gave their takes during individual interviews on why their relationships didn't work out as sister wives and how the family as a whole crumbled as a result. I found Robyn's opinions on the matter to be very telling, as she said that the other wives used a scoreboard in relation to time spent with Kody. Robyn felt Meri&Jannelle and Christine kept track of Kody's time and attention, and that was a toxic way of behaving in a plural family. I see Robyn's standpoint as disillusioning, because it's easy for her to say that keeping score was not good practice when she was the one taking up the majority of Kody's time. If Robyn really tracked her time spent with Kody versus what he gave the other wives, it would mean she would have to take accountability for not encouraging Kody to split his time fairly. In all the time I've seen Robyn on Sister Wives, I've seen that accountability is not her strong suit. Robyn stated in the second episode of the season that if there are no comparisons, then no one gets jealous. Her notion underscores her lack of understanding of her part in the OG3's resentment towards her and how she played a significant part in making them feel unwanted. Robyn believes lack of trust ruined her plural family. The other factor Robyn believes left the family in shambles was so little trust. But I think Robyn fails to realize that she fostered the lack of trust towards her from the other sister wives because she was actively taking her soulmate Kody for herself. If Robyn truly wanted the other wives to trust her, she would not have kissed Kody before marriage, for starters. And I feel like over the next decade, Robyn would have had better conversations with her sister wives to try and understand the things that weren't working and how they felt about her majority time with Kody. While I do believe trust was an issue in the Brown family, I think the mistrust only came once Robyn was around, because the family lived together for more than 10 years before her without insurmountable issues. Robyn fails to take accountability for her part in pushing the OG3 away. As Sister Wives season 19 unfolds, I wanted to believe Robyn could take accountability for how the OG3 feel about her bad influence on the family, but it's still not there. Robyn lacks awareness and victimizes herself. I think it's possible she doesn't have the capacity to come to terms with the damage she's done because of the severity of the situation. I don't see Robyn ever acknowledging her part in the OG3's bad blood with her, which speaks to the idea that she will never take blame and realize her role in the Brown family's demise. Christine Brown-Woolley, a standout star from TLC's Sister Wives, has undergone a striking personal transformation since leaving Kody Brown. While she spent more than 2 decades in a polygamous marriage and was raised in a plural household, her departure from the lifestyle and her subsequent marriage to David Woolley, a monogamist, have significantly reshaped her perspective on intimacy, love, and personal boundaries. In recent episodes and interviews, Christine has become increasingly vocal about how uncomfortable and bizarre she now finds Kody's approach to intimacy, particularly his public displays of affection with his multiple wives. Her candid reflections provide insight into the inner workings of a plural marriage, exposing how personal needs and emotional fulfillment often took a back seat in the name of religious duty. In this essay, we'll explore Christine's evolving views on intimacy in plural marriage, how Robyn Brown played a key role in upsetting the dynamic, and why Christine ultimately found lasting happiness in monogamy. We'll also examine how her growing discomfort with Kody's romantic behavior with multiple wives reveals deeper cracks in the foundation of the Brown family's plural union. Christine's polygamous upbringing, why it didn't feel strange at first. Christine's initial acceptance of polygamy stemmed from her upbringing. Born into a family that embraced the principle of plural marriage, she grew up surrounded by sister wives and half-siblings. Her mother was also in a plural relationship, and Christine viewed this family structure as a spiritual calling. At that point, she wasn't questioning the practice of polygamy, it was all she knew. It felt sacred, moral, and above all, necessary for salvation, according to the tenets of their religious beliefs. So, when she married Kody Brown in the 1990s, Christine was entering what felt like a perfectly normal, even noble, marital arrangement. She joined an already existing family where Kody was married to Meri&Jannelle. As the third wife, Christine added another layer of complexity to the Brown household, yet she didn't experience the kind of jealousy one might expect in such an arrangement. For many years, Christine genuinely believed she was fulfilling a spiritual duty and even felt proud of the plural family she was helping to build. The turning point, enter Robyn Brown. However, things started to shift in 2010 when Robyn Brown joined the family as Kody's fourth wife. Christine's discomfort didn't immediately explode into the open, but fans could sense the tension from the very beginning. Robyn wasn't just another wife, she was clearly Kody's favorite. The preferential treatment Robyn received became glaringly obvious, not only to the other wives but to the viewers of Sister Wives. Christine has since opened up about the slow realization that her relationship with Kody wasn't what she thought it was. Robyn consistently got more time, more gifts, and more of Kody's emotional investment. It wasn't just about shared holidays or split calendars anymore, it was about fundamental inequalities in love, intimacy, and respect. In a particularly candid moment, Christine explained that what really unsettled her was learning that Kody and Robyn had kissed before they